Are we live? I think so. Let me see
President.
this
Yep,
bar
it says
move.
live.
Yeah?
We're good.
Hold on. I want to see this bar move. It says preparing. Still doesn't say we're actually live. If we're live, wait 1 second, guys. Are we live on YouTube?
I got a thing saying live stream is on.
All right, someone check YouTube. Tell me if we're not.
I did. It's
Okay.
on.
All right, awesome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live Live Good opportunity call for Thursday night. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO of Live Good. I've got my 3 co-founders with me here tonight. I'll let them say hello real quick, and we'll jump right in. We've got our Director of Network Marketing, Nader Kazan.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Zoom.
Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Good evening, everyone.
With her cool, what do you call those glasses? The anti-blue?
Blue blockers.
Blue blockers. And Dr. Ryan Goodkin, Director of Product Development.
Good evening, everybody.
Awesome. So I'm going to start with a quick story and then turn it over to my good friend, Nader Kazan, our Director of Network Marketing, to talk about the timing and positioning. We'll hear about our amazing product lines and show you guys how you can align yourself with the fastest growing company in the industry right now as we continue to break records and really fix an industry that's been broken for so long. So that's really where I want to start, because Nader and I have both been in this network marketing industry, the nutritional supplement industry, affiliate marketing industry, all of this stuff for the past 25 plus years. Nader a little bit longer than me. We've both started in the field as distributors, figure some things out. We're able to move into consulting, product development, business ownership, all that stuff. And it was a great ride. We had some amazing runs, met some awesome people, and had some good success. But about 5 years ago, I completely walked away from this industry. I was done. And the reason was not because I got tired of it, or I looked at the numbers, I looked at the statistics, and what I saw I didn't like. Because so many people get into this network marketing industry looking for a way to generate some supplemental, even life-changing income in their spare time from home. The challenge is very few people ever achieve even close to that. In fact, when I looked at the numbers, what I saw was less than 1% of people ever make a full-time income in the network marketing industry. And by full-time income, I'm not talking about 10 or 20 grand a month. I'm talking about just minimum $3,000 a month. Less than 1%. Now, that's not terrible. This industry was not built to help people go full-time. It was designed to help people generate a few extra $100 a month to be able to pay some bills, have some just additional income coming in each month. So that's what really I'm looking at. And if it was a high number there, I would be happy. But it's really only another 2 or 3%, and which means over 95% of people in the network marketing industry, literally in every company out there, are making $0, little to nothing, not enough to cover their monthly product expense, and definitely not enough to justify the time that they're spending being in that company. And so I didn't like that. And so as much as, being an owner of businesses in this industry and being a guy that writes the compensation plans to help people make the money and pays out the money, I tried to do everything I could, from changing compensation plans to try to make the money more spread out. But what it really came down to, and we were able to move the needle a little bit, help a few more people, maybe get to 4, 5, 6% of people making money, but it really wasn't significant enough. And so when I looked deeper, what we really saw was it all comes down to price. And the thing is, in this industry, the average product, I don't have any of our competitors' products here. They're all in our cool new studio. We're preparing a lot of cool videos and content and just different tools and materials for you guys to be able to go out there and share the business, share the opportunity, the products a lot faster, easier. And man, you guys need to join us tomorrow on our Friday, called our Firestarter Friday training call, to learn all about that. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure you do that so you don't miss out on any of those updates, any product launches, or any awesome information. So subscribe right now. Back to our story. So what it came down to, the average company in the network marketing industry, they'll make a product for say $8 to $10. and then they'll try to sell it for $50, $60, $80, $100, $120 so they can pay out big commissions in a compensation plan and try to make it exciting for a few leaders at the top who are making all the money, while the 99% of the rest of us people are paying 8 to 10 times markups for a product they may or may not need, hoping that maybe one day they'll make some money. And that model first of all, it only works for that 1% of people. But secondly, if you look at the average person in a network marketing company, they last less than 3 months. That's the turnover in this industry, because when it comes down to paying your electric bill, paying your cell phone bill, paying your car payment, or paying for your monthly auto ship, which in many companies is like $150, we know what people are going to choose. And at the same time, Nader and I have brought a lot of amazing products to market, life-changing products that can really help people get healthy. The challenge is to pay $60 or $80 for one single product means you don't have enough to buy the other products you need, because one single product is usually not going to change your life and make you super healthy. You need to really recognize what you're doing. And again, you'll hear about our products here in a second, how you know what products you need. That's all coming. Awesome stuff. But, really, what do you think? And going a little out of order here, but Ryan, Dr. Ryan, the average person, how many supplements do you think they should be taking on a daily basis?
A minimum 3 at a minimum,
Okay.
right? I mean,
Right, awesome.
Awesome.
We'll hit that later. Perfect. So yeah, and that's minimum. So what I asked average though. What's the average?
It's 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
All right,
Yeah.
minimum 3, probably 5. But if you can only afford 1, you're probably missing out on some other stuff that your body needs, right? So I looked at all that stuff. I didn't like it. I didn't like that 95% of people were not making money, and people had to pay literally 4 to 5 times more for a product than they could get somewhere else, like on Amazon, for just as high quality, if not better. And for those reasons, I didn't like that. I didn't like continuing to talk about this dream of residual income, build it one time, be able to reap the rewards for years and years to come, as we're all taught in this industry. And it's just not happening. And so even, after trying to make compensation plans work and change pricing and all this stuff, it came down to, I didn't want to be part of it anymore. I didn't like it. I didn't feel good about telling people they could make a lot of money when I knew that it wasn't happening. And so when I recognized that, I was done. I was done with the industry. I had a very successful company at the time. I merged it into another company. I made sure my people were taken care of, and I was done. And I was happy with that decision. But at the same time, Nader and I have been talking about this concept that is now LiveGood for about 7 or 8 years. And because we recognize, we've got amazing products, but people are dropping out every 3 months. They're not using them. They're not getting results. They're not staying on them long enough to see sustainable benefit. And so we talked about, what if we could bring them high quality products just for a few dollars above cost, do it kind of like a membership model like Costco, and be able to offer people, real products that they absolutely need without compromising quality. And it was a great idea. It was a great idea 7 or 8 years ago. It was a great idea today, but I was done. And I wasn't coming back. And, fortunately, Nader, every time we talk, not every time, but he'd always remind me that we need to do the Costco deal. We need to fix this industry. We need to change it. This is time. It's time. It's time. And it really has been time. But I wasn't ready. I wasn't coming back. And I just continued to watch the industry get worse instead of better. And I watched not just that, but trends in the marketplace, in the economy, outside of network marketing changing, and people moving away from expensive, overpriced things and shopping and looking for affordability and value and comparing prices. And that's where, and then it's like, well, why doesn't any network marketing company recognize what's happening in the economy and give people what they're looking for? And that's why, Nader will talk about the timing and what we're seeing in the world right now. But, that really was enough. And I agreed with them. It was time. And so we launched LiveGood. And just over a year later, we put in almost 1.2 million members around the world, fastest growing company in the world. And, so it kind of shows that we weren't the only ones that thought this was a good idea, that thought that this was something that the world needed and wanted and was craving. And the fact that we continue to grow by almost 2,000 members every single day. And we're just getting started, guys. What we have coming in the next few months is, what we've done so far is stuff that has never been seen before, done before, accomplished before in the network marketing industry. And what's coming is like a whole nother level. So you're really looking at this company at the right time. And we're super excited that you're here. So thank you for joining us. With that, I'm going to turn it over to my good friend, our director of network marketing, to talk about the timing and positioning that we're in right now, and really where the economy is right now, because that's a big part of it. So for those of you guys who don't know Nodder, this guy he's done everything in the network marketing industry, from consulting, business development, business ownership, building teams. The guy is awesome. But what's so just amazing about him, what we love so much about him, is he is, not just beyond committed. This guy lives and breathes and bleeds helping you guys. He responds to every text, every phone call, every email. He is on Zooms literally all day, every day, like 8 to 10 Zooms. And that's not an exaggeration. And he loves every minute of it. And he is just a big part of why this affiliate base is so engaged and so involved and duplicating so much. Because really, before I turn it over to him, speaking of duplication, we talked about less than 5% of people in the network marketing industry make money. In LiveGood, 30% are in profit, and most of them are doing it in their first week. So that's 6 times more success than any other company out there. That's pretty awesome. So with that, our director of network marketing, Nodder Kazan.
Oh my goodness. Ben, can you hear me okay, brother?
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much for the kind words, young man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so many exciting things going on, but first things first, I got to give it back to him a little bit. It wasn't just pulling him out of retirement like he was sitting around doing nothing all day. He's a young man. He's played his cards right. He saved money. He worked hard. He helped this industry get bigger, but then he also saw the industry broke after trying for so hard for so many years. And as he says, we tried to move the needle, and we did a little bit. He walked away from it to do more things, amazing things, by building soccer fields for underprivileged children. Going to fight with states. For him to come out of retirement, it wasn't just his friendship and his brotherly love for me. It was timing as well. So let's talk about that. So I want to thank you for coming out of retirement, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, my job is to share with you about the timing. My name is Nodder Kazan. My wife, Melissa, and I live down here in Southern California with 5 of our children, with our 5 children. And we actually just got back from Costco. It's funny that Ben was talking about Costco. Yes, Ben and I started in the field. I had the honor and privilege. I was lucky enough to actually bring him into a home-based business. And it's funny, he was talking about when people have to pay $100 for an old way of doing network marketing products, when they can buy it for $40 from Costco, pay the difference in their cell phone bill. Well, actually, I remember Ben driving all the way to the office that him and I met at, and just to use the phone, because he wanted to build this business so hard. So he started from the field. I started from the field. God blessed us beyond measure. Hard work and timing went into ownership and consulting. So again, I want to thank him for that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk a little bit about timing. Let's see what's going on in the world. A couple of years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, the entire planet got locked up. I'm not getting political. I'm not trying to milk it. I'm just letting you know that's what happened. That's what happened. What did that do to people? People sat home, got nothing to do all day long, and they started becoming bargain shoppers. It's a fact. There are TV shows called extreme couponists. Saving money and being able to just be more frugal has become a trend. And what else did it do? While people were sitting home and researching things, they realized that when their friends are trying to get them involved with an amazing home-based business, a side hustle that's selling a product for, let's say, $100, they realized and they recognize that the compensation plan page of that very company is saying how they're going to pay out about $80 out of every $100 that you're going to go share the product with your friends. So all of those come together, make people kind of think, and that is why these statistics going to blow you away. And Ben is going to come back and give you the actual numbers. He's the brain of the family, him and the rest of the team. I'm just here to let you know what's going on. It's all about being at the right time, at the right place, the right timing. Here's what's going on. Network marketing, ladies and gentlemen, home-based business is a $220 billion a year industry, going back to Direct Sell Association. Go to the website and check it out. $220 billion industry. Started in 1934. ladies got together. They said, hey, let's make a little bit of side hustle money. Let's have some products that instead of going through the chain of commerce, let's just get it made and share it with our friends and make a couple of bucks and have our friends get some products that they cannot get it from anywhere else. That started in 1934. A great idea, but what happened, I don't know what happened, but something happened within the next 20, 30 years that it all became about what do we have to do to make those top salespeople stay with our company. And because of that, a lot of everyday people like myself, they're like, I'm not going to be able to pay $100 worth of product on a product when the website of the very same company is telling me they're going to pay 80% of it to somebody else. And because of that and many other things, if you look at the publicly traded home-based businesses that we love and adore and we learn so much from, they're doing it still the old way. What do they do? Their numbers are dropping. They're publicly traded companies. They're dropping. But then look who's growing. Look at Costco. 120 million people are paying Costco $9.95 a month. So like Ben said, they can save $3 on 5 gallons of ketchup. Look at Amazon. Everywhere in the world, everybody knows what Amazon is. Amazon has 200 million people, ladies and gentlemen, that's paying Amazon $14 a month. So maybe if they buy something overpriced, they get free shipping out of it. You put all of that together. You got people's buying habits shifting, like Ben shares with you. People wanting to save money. People brag about saving money. I got 5 kids. All they talk about among each other is, how much did you save? Did you buy those shoes? I got a better deal than you. That's a trend. And it's all about timing. Ladies and gentlemen, why? Because the days of overpaying for nutritional products, so maybe some people on top of the compensation plan will get paid on it, is over. Back to you, Ben.
Thanks so much, Nar. Yeah, you're totally right. And that's what it comes down to is timing and positioning. I mean, you look at really every network marketing company right now, but you look at some of the publicly traded companies that release their earnings. And these 40-year-old companies, Herbalife, Nu Skin, USANA, all down over 20% just since last year alone. Pretty much every company that's marking products up 8 to 10 times, volume is down. And then you look at companies like Costco, like Amazon, like Walmart, like Sam's Club, who are up significantly. Stocks are at an all-time high because people are shopping. They're looking for value. Value is where it's at. The dollar's not going as far as it used to. People want the most for their money. And that's why what we've created here with LiveGood is working, is helping people. Because for the first time ever, I mean, to have to spend $80 or $100 on one single product, now you can get 7 life-changing products. I don't know if you guys see all those for $99. We'll talk a little bit more about them here in a second. But I'm going to give you one example about one, and then we'll hear from Ryan and Lisa. I'm sure they'll talk about some others. Let's go. Man, I'm torn between my favorite, our superreds, and my other favorite, ultra magnesium complex. So let's talk about magnesium. Most people are deficient in magnesium, meaning we're not getting enough out of our daily diets and we don't have enough. Magnesium is responsible for literally, no exaggeration, every bodily function. It plays a role. Over 300 chemical reactions in the body. If something's not working in your body, if you have migraines, if you have cramps, if you have digestive issues, if you have sleep challenges, there's a very good chance that it's because you're not getting enough magnesium. Here's the thing. Most magnesium products, most high quality magnesium products are about $30 to $40, even on Amazon. This is the highest quality magnesium product on the planet for $8.95. Less than 30 cents a day for our members with a 100% 90-day money-back empty bottle guarantee. That means you use this for 60 days. Use it for 90 days. If you don't absolutely feel better and notice a difference, send back the empty bottles. We'll give you your $8.95 back. Guys, less than 30 cents a day for something most of us are not getting enough of and all of us absolutely need. I mean, this is just a no-brainer. Just one example of all of the amazing products and benefits and prices that we have at LiveGood. And the reason that finally we're able to help people get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. So with that, let's go out to our director of product education, lady that teaches you guys how to maximize your results with these products. You definitely want to listen to what she says because she knows it all. And Not only that, this is what I love most about Lisa, because you see a lot of owners of different companies, weight loss companies, supplement companies that are not healthy. You see doctors, over 40% of doctors are overweight or obese, trying to help people get healthy. And then you look at Lisa and Dr. Ryan, and they live and breathe health and wellness. They're products of the product. They practice what they preach. I mean, everything that Lisa goes into Lisa's body, she knows what the ingredients are, how many milligrams of everything are in it. I mean, she's very focused on that and just wants to help you guys understand, even if it's just a little bit more, how you can get a little bit more healthy. And it is just awesome. So with that, our director of product education, Lisa Goodkin, all you.
Awesome. Thank you, Ben. And, right back at you too. I mean, you practice what you preach. I mean, you do everything health-wise just as perfect. So, which is awesome. And it's so extremely important. I want to hit everything a little bit about like how sick our world is. Okay. Very, very, very sad how sick we are in this world. And I just want to say this right now, about 130 million, that's 66% people in the US are on prescription drugs. Okay, I don't want to sit here and bash prescription drugs because they are necessary, right? If something's going on, you do need it, but it's not meant, they're actually meant to be a temporary fix. Okay, they're there, they never fix the root cause of the problem. So you get on a medication and then you start to determine what you need to do to possibly get off this medication, right? What health changes can you make? A lot of times we think that our health condition is irreversible. That's why we're stuck with these medications. But nearly every condition can be reversed or healed through lifestyle as medicine. And that's what Live Good is all about. It's lifestyle as medicine. That's supplementation, very, very big part of it. It's exercise, it's diet, it's stress reduction, it's hydration, it's sleep. All of this, guys, together can help heal the body. You just need to know where to start. I think that's the biggest barrier, right? You don't know where to begin. So therefore you take the medication, you stay on the medication. We're here to help you. I'm here to help educate you on what you need to do, how you can do it to help possibly reverse these conditions, help heal your body, help find the root, determine the root cause and take care of it and address it. And that's what our supplements are designed to do, guys. We have everything. What Ben had just showed you there, that Ultimate Wellness Pack is like a gold standard. I mean, it has everything in it that your body needs. It is designed to eliminate those nutrient deficiencies that can lead to a whole slew of health conditions. It has the factor 4 to help decrease the inflammation. Super reds and super greens, USD or organic, necessary, yes. Help increase the body's antioxidant load. Essential aminos. The first sign of aging, guys, is muscle loss. Essential aminos can help prevent that. They can help us build that lean body mass. I think I said them all in there. Right. So again, well-rounded go-to package, but it really is something that everybody needs to be on. And again, it's lifestyle as medicine. It should be like natural medicine should be the primary care. Unfortunately, it's not. And that's more and more like my goal is to educate you on why and how. We are changing lives around the world, which is so cool. We do have a testimonial Facebook page. I was freezing at it. So, I mean, there's just, I just lost it. A couple short ones though. Someone was talking about how he has had neuropathy for so long and he started taking our super reds. Guys, within a week, he had that neuropathy pain disappeared. There was another one that I just read about methylene blue or neurotropic strips. They were saying that for so long, their brain was shut off and then they would take the methylene blue, realize that they felt good, but then kind of just stopped for 2 weeks and couldn't really figure out what was going on. And then they realized like their mind was like, they referred to it as a still pond. They couldn't just focus, couldn't function. Boom, take the methylene blue again. Mental clarity for just, take it every other day. Mental clarity all the way through. It's life-changing. These are things that everybody suffers with. I don't think there's anybody out there that doesn't say they have zero aches and pains. They have zero ailments. There's always somebody that doesn't sleep very well, that has, minor aches and pains here. And then there's obviously the bigger things, but somebody somewhere is suffering from something, and it's due to lack of something coming from our diet. That's where supplementation is key. I have a few different ones than what Ben showed, so I'm glad that I brought these ones over. But I have our USDA organic coffee. Now, for most people drink coffee in the morning, right? So first thing you do, you're waking up and you're actually, if you're not drinking an organic coffee, you are starting your day off with a toxic load, right? So if you're not, coffee is one of the dirtiest crops out there. So if you are not, again, doing organic, you are fueling your body first thing in the morning with pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, not to mention the coffee bean is known to be very, very moldy. So you really have to know your source. It has to be in a controlled environment. And not just that, this is not just USD organic coffee. This is also has your medicinal, your adaptogenic mushrooms added in, as well as maca for, hormonal balance, fiber to help for like satiety. I mean, there's so much going on in this, and I think it's $18 for 30 servings. I mean, you can't beat that. If you go one day a week, every day through the McDonald's line and get a cup of coffee, if that's $1, guys, that's about $30, average $28 to $30, $18, 30 servings. Love it with our collagen. So we have our collagen peptides. These, I pulled these out together because these are great combos. Toss in the collagen peptides, get your protein in there, get your collagen. Everybody needs collagen. Everybody has skin, nails, hair, bones, joints, cartilage, gut lining. I mean, it does it all. And then I also love to mix it all, even with the coffee, with our amazing protein. And if you have not tried our protein powder, or if you're taking one right now, I encourage you to try this. It is so delicious, so well on your stomach. Ryan can maybe elaborate more, but with fermented pea protein, so any of that negative side effects you might get from a pea protein or vegan protein takes it all away. So good. 20 grams of protein, 106 calories, super clean. Again, our goal is highest quality, bringing it to you with the lowest prices. And we bring that to you guys every day. And I'm always here to help answer questions. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Love it. Ryan, just real quick before I introduce you. So coffee. I love that you talked about coffee, because all these other coffees that everyone's out there buying, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, are not organic. They're not clean. They're grown. And this is one of the things I love about Ryan. So here's kind of my introduction of Ryan. I mean, this guy is so thorough in every product he creates. He knows where every single ingredient is sourced. Is it pure? Is it organic? Is it USDA certified? Is it sustainable? Is it scalable? Can they keep up with our demand? How does it interact with the other ingredients? And not only that, this is where I'm going with the coffee and the whole thing together, is that he focuses not just what's in the product, but what stays out of it. Toxins, chemicals, pesticides, all that stuff you will never find in any one of our LiveGood products. The reason companies put those kind of ingredients in is because they're cheaper. They save money, which makes their margins bigger. We don't play that game. Our products are highest quality premium. They're actually, it's funny because people are like, well, how do you sell them so cheap? Because these products cost, in many cases, double what it costs to manufacture than some of the lower quality products, but we don't mark them up to pay out big commissions in a compensation plan. We pay out our commissions on the membership side. And if you don't want to be a member, you can pay a few dollars more for the product. We have a retail price as well. And either way, all the products come with a 100% 90-day money-back guarantee. So that's how we roll. But Ryan, speaking of coffee and how dirty and chemical-ridden it is, I mean, why is it so important? Like, what's the difference in drinking a chemical Starbucks versus our USDA certified organic coffee?
The amount of toxins that are on the coffee bean, you're saying, what are the impacts of consuming that? How negative they are?
What happens to you? I mean,
primarily it's inflammation. It gets to inflammation eventually. It raises free radicals. It causes the body to have to go into hyperdrive to detoxify itself and really kind of help. What it does is it forces the body into a low-grade chronic inflammation, which is the worst possible kind you could have. That makes sense.
Yeah, that answers it. So yeah, inflammation, bad stuff. And so if you're drinking the organic coffee or using organic products, how does your body react to that?
Yeah, and on top of that, Ben, think most people enjoy coffee every day. It's not like, oh, once in a blue moon, like a glass of wine or something, where coffee has additive effects, right? So if you're drinking a dirty coffee, you can end up actually building more of a reservoir of toxins, like where the body cannot adapt to it and clean it up real quickly because it's constant onslaught. Molds, mildews, ochratoxins, pesticides, like you guys mentioned, all these different chemicals, and they're very disruptive. Not only can they build up in tissue, but they can affect your microbiome in your stomach. Now they're altering the bacteria, and the good bacteria in the gut. They're affecting the permeability. There's things like leaky gut now. There's all of these downstream effects, Ben, from consuming dirty, not just coffee, but that happens to be a very easy target or big one to talk about.
Awesome. And yeah, I mean, the world is as unhealthy as it's ever been. As Lisa said, 66% of people are on a prescription medication. 75% of people in the United States are overweight or obese. You think there might be some correlation to what they're putting in their body to the results that they're getting? Maybe. So with that, let's hear from the guy that makes all of these amazing products, our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Awesome, man. Thank you. And so, Lisa, you were talking about the nutrient loads and the different things that kind of go into it. It's funny, I was thinking supplementation is so important beyond normal dietary intake, mostly because like when you look at RDA, which is like some of the recommendations and the guidelines for the nutrients that we should be consuming, whether it's protein, like whether it's macronutrients like protein, carbs, and fats, or if it's micronutrients like vitamins, minerals, and they don't really talk about phytonutrients. I don't know why. Like phytonutrients are like the colorful things in plants and vegetables that are really potent antioxidants, very, very good for our health. Now it's much needed, it's necessary. But here's the thing, the normal foods on average, the dietary intake we're getting is most times not even enough to hit the RDA, which again, the RDA is established there as the bare minimum to prevent a disease state. So think about that. So the foods are highly processed or ultra processed. We're on the go. We're kind of becoming sedentary and not as committed to growing food at home or spending time in the kitchen. And so this takeout food with rancid seed oils and highly processed, deep fried, reusing the fried oils. We're getting the rancid oil now. It's all oxidized, causing inflammation. We're not getting the nutrients we need. Forget the fact that the food supply is completely ruined, and not ruined, but it's not what it should be or once was. That's just like another main illustration of the importance of supplementation, how important it really, really is. But then you take the supplement, okay, great, let's establish that and all agree. That's a pretty easy one to agree on. But then what's the deal with supplements? Why are there so many? Why are they so sometimes hard to understand or to read or not exactly clear? Like Lisa said, where do I start? And a lot of it has to do with just transparency and sourcing. And that's a big thing for me. If you notice, we'll talk about product quality a lot. We'll disclose all of our testing. We're fully transparent on the sourcing, the testing. We are committed, and I hope we're doing a good job. And if we're not, we're going to get better at it and do a much better job in the future. But we're committed to education. We want everybody to understand the what, the how, the why, what to expect from it. How long are you going to expect to take this? Should I take it every single day? What does my routine look like? What is a good, healthy routine? And so that's the stuff that we're up to. And I think it's great because up until recently, even I look at other brands, because that's a lot of what I do, just looking and listening and watching. And a lot of it's confusing, it's misleading, it lacks transparency. Sometimes it's what's the word, when you're trying to fool somebody, or it's misleading in a way.
The wool over their eye.
It's yeah, exactly right. Those are the things that really bother me, and I get super irked by it. So at a minimum, I want to make sure and call to action the fact that people need to supplement, yes, but then close second to that is know your source, please, and know what you're doing, why you're doing it. So really kind of align yourself with a brand that is relatable. And I hope that LiveGood is doing exactly that, Ben. So that's the mission for us. Lisa, you talked about protein. I actually had it right here next to me. I wanted to hit on that, and that was something that the reason I'm bringing this one up is because we're actually launching a whey protein like this week, later this week, but this is our complete plant-based protein. So the two sources are fermented pea and a organic hemp seed, but the pea is fermented using mushroom mycelium. If you ever walk in the woods or the forest, you'll notice there's like these mats of mushroom, don't look like mushrooms, but the fruiting bodies of mushrooms around the trees. It's what's responsible for decomposing organic matter. That's the way the world breaks down and feeds. It feeds the plants and the trees and the things around it. So by doing that, fermenting it, breaking it down, you're getting rid of this layer around the pea, because pea is a carbohydrate. It's breaking the carbohydrate layer down. And for the people out there that like plants and recognize plants and eat plants, and you know that there's a thing called anti-nutrients. They actually can block the absorption of the nutrients we're trying to get. It's a defense mechanism for many plants. So by fermenting it, we break it down. So we get rid of oxalates. These are the three main ones: oxalates, phytates, and lectins. But you get rid of those. And now the absorption, the digestibility, like no more like cramping and stomach upset with the plant-based proteins. It's like the old plant-based proteins were really difficult. Like people really wanted to try to make it work. In theory, it's a great concept, but we've come so far. And to my knowledge, there's nobody else on the market that has a plant-based protein like ours, where they can truly claim it's complete plant-based, fermented, has all the benefits and none of the negative. It's incredible that we've been able to accomplish this. So, okay, there's our plant-based category. And in true fashion, we're always launching new stuff. We are really on the move. So tune in, get in, plug in, stay in, right, daughter? So we're on the move. And a whey protein is launching because we recognize there's benefits to whey. A lot of people can't tolerate whey real well, but we found a super clean, grass-fed, pasture-raised bovine whey protein isolate, and that should be launching soon. But we added colostrum, we added digestive enzymes. It's clean label, organic. You'll see organic ingredients in that one as well. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff we're up to. So, Ben, I think I'll send it back to you. You got anything else?
Awesome. Yeah, lots of awesome stuff coming. And that new whey protein is actually chocolate flavored. Our current plant-based protein is vanilla, so maybe a preference thing there. But for if you have any kind of digestive issues or dairy issues or anything, the plant-based protein is freaking amazing. You can mix it in any smoothie, drink it straight. Just an awesome, awesome product. That's really my go-to. I don't know that I'm going to switch to whey, even though I'm a chocolate guy. I love our plant-based protein. I think it's amazing. And for $22, compared to, most companies out there are selling high quality plant-based protein for $50, $60, it's an awesome deal. So with that, first of all, you can go to our website, livegood.com, or this website of the person who introduced you, and click on any of the links. You can click on products or shop and click on the learn more link to learn more about any one of these products. You can see the prices. You can see what they do, how they can benefit you. I'm just going to talk really quickly, and then I'm going to go into, I know you guys want to learn about the opportunity and how to make money with LiveGood, and we've got a lot of people doing that. But really quick, I talked about our $99 Ultimate Wellness Pack for 7 life-changing products. But you don't want to go that big. You don't want to go with full commitment. Even if you don't even want to be a member yet, you definitely want to get our Daily Essentials Pack. And that includes the Ultra Magnesium Complex that I talked about for $8.95. Multivitamin. This is actually our best-selling product. $9.95. We are not getting everything we need out of our daily diets. This bridges those nutritional gaps, has over 24 different vitamins, minerals, nutrients that your body needs that, again, you're missing in your diet. You definitely want it. Everyone needs a multivitamin every single day, as they do magnesium. And last but not least, vitamin D, D3 with K2. Every doctor, every dermatologist is recommending that we take a vitamin D supplement every single day to stay healthy. I mean, COVID exposed everyone that had COVID was deficient in vitamin D. You want to stay healthy? Get vitamin D. This is actually 60 capsules. I take 1 a day. You could take 2 a day if you're more deficient. But 60 capsules could last you 2 months. A 60-day supply for $8.50. Other companies are selling this for as much as $30. All 3 of these products, $27.40 together. $27.40, less than $1 a day for, we call it our Daily Essential Pack for a reason. It really is essential. So start there. If you don't hear anything else we're talking about tonight, get your Daily Essentials Pack. $27.40 for members. I think it's like $34.95 for retail. If you're not ready to commit to a membership, see how you feel, guys. These products are awesome. Full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee with every single one of our amazing products. All right, you guys see the growth. You see the 2,000 members a day coming in. Over almost 1.2 million members have joined in the last 14, 15 months since we launched, and we're just getting started, guys. Those numbers are tiny. There are how many people out there in the United States, adults, Nader, or in the world? What number do you want to give me?
Billion, USA 400 million.
What? Say that again.
Worldwide 7 billion, USA 400 million.
Okay. 400 million adults in the United States, 7 billion adults around the world.
Billion people in the world haven't checked their birth certificate, but a lot of people with a heart, and everybody with a heart needs this. I don't care how old they are.
On top of that, our children's multivitamin is coming out in probably the next 3 or 4 weeks. We're waiting for the official certification for the USDA certified organic, which is we want to make sure it's USDA certified organic. And for gummies, it's like an extra 12 steps, which is very annoying and time consuming. Once we get that certification, we have it and it'll be there. So we hoped to have this product about a month ago, still waiting on that final approval. And then we'll have it. But that's another great one that not just targets the 7 billion adults out there, but the other, 20 billion kids, whatever the numbers are.
All
right. So our first year was awesome. No company in the history of the network marketing industry, much less the world. I mean, it took Amazon 2 years to get to 1 million members. We did it in 13 months. That's just the beginning. We expect to put on another 3 million members this year, another 10 million next year. This opportunity right now, guys, for the next 2 or 3 years is absolutely huge. After that, everybody's going to know about it. Everybody's going to be in. Now is the time. And quite honestly, you look at the network marketing industry. I'm probably going to talk about this tomorrow on our call, but you look at the network marketing industry, you look at where you were. If you've been in the network marketing industry 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, you've been in another company, maybe 2 or 3 or 5 different companies. 2 or 3 years, you're going to be in another company. For the next 2 or 3 years, focus on LiveGood, because even once it's saturated, for lack of better, and not that it could ever, 7 billion people is a lot of people, but guys, you have an opportunity right now for the next 2 years to absolutely create a true long-term residual income that's never been seen before in the network marketing industry. And even if it's only $300 to $500 a month, and you move on to another company, that $300 to $500 a month is going to continue coming in month after month, year after year after year, after decade, after century, as this company, every product we launch just creates more and more value for this $9.95 a month membership. This is probably the most valuable membership out there on the planet. People are paying $9.95 a month to have a Costco membership, like Nader said, to save a couple of dollars. I mean, you've literally got to spend $200 to save $4, right? I mean, Amazon, you get free shipping. If you're using it a lot, yes, it's absolutely worth it to have that Prime membership. And it's $149 a year or something. Yep. Here, you look at the member price for, I mean, just the retail price alone. And I like to say this, once you see it, you can't unsee it. I mean, it's hard to go back to spending $60 or $80 on a single product when you could get a better one here for $18. So when you understand how much money you could save, we talked about 30% of people are in profit. That doesn't even count the people who are saving way more than they're spending every single month. I mean, most people have to spend $300 to $400 a month on high quality supplements to get what they need. Here, you can spend less than $100 and get some of the highest quality 7 products. $27.40, you get 3, our daily essentials pack, as Ryan said, minimum 3 products. We got a lot to talk about tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow's Firestarter Friday call. Noon here, definitely be there. But first and foremost, place your product order tonight. If you want to get involved in the opportunity, guys, the compensation plan, it's a 2-by matrix, which means everyone has to go under the people who are already in there. As millions and millions of people continue to join this company, the only place for them to go is under the ones who are already in. You've got an opportunity to get in this early in the game. Anyone that falls under you, whether you brought them in or someone else did, you're going to get paid on them. If they go to work, build a big team, they could be making you 50, 100, couple $100 a month in residual income, potentially a couple $1,000 a month in residual income. No guarantee you're going to get spillover. You don't need it. This is we talk about 30% of people are in profit. That's not because some people fell under them. That's because they were, for the first time ever, able to duplicate, able to go out there and honestly and ethically and morally be able to share the highest quality products with their friends and family that they know are going to help them and benefit them. And they're not telling them those things so they can make some money. They're telling them because they know how much it can help them get healthy. And that is a huge difference, a huge flip-flop when compared to most network marketing companies out there. So that's why we say, once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's number one. But number two, everybody needs LiveGood. Yep. Everybody needs these supplements. You cannot find higher quality products anywhere for a better price. And everyone knows other people that have a heart, that have a brain, that need supplements, that have a body, that have muscles, that need to protect that lean muscle mass. Focus on body composition. We've got a weight loss product coming out that is insane. Guys, people need these products. Take a position. Tell a few people. They're going to find out about it. They're going to be buying products from LiveGood because it works, because everybody needs LiveGood. And that's one of the most exciting things about this, because everyone will always need LiveGood. And that's why the residual income is going to continue coming in. Whereas we'll talk more about it tomorrow. But guys, all it takes to lock in your position tonight, and you could go to any of the emails you've gotten from LiveGood or go to securemyposition.com, put your email address in that box. If you're still a pre-enrollee, you can see all those people who have joined this week, and that continues to grow each and every week. 2 ways. Okay. If you want to be an affiliate and earn income in the compensation plan, it's a one-time $40. If you want to be a member and have a position in the matrix and save money on every single one of our products every single day, with no obligation, you never have to buy any product, but anytime you do, whenever you want to, you get our member prices. If you're buying more than one product a month, as most people are, average is actually 5 products. That's average product. How many people? And you think that's a lot. In most companies, that'd be $200 or $300. In LiveGood, it's like $50. So $50, $60. That's why the retention is so high, because you could get 4 or 5 products for $50, $60. So that's why that's the average. But first and foremost, so yeah, order your products. If you want to be a member, it's $9.95 a month. And again, if you're buying more than one product a month, it makes sense to be a member. Or if you want to save $20, 20%, get a couple months free, however you want to look at it, $99 for the year. You don't have to worry about doing it every single month either way. So today, you want to be an affiliate and a member, it's either $49.95 and $10 a month, or $139.95 and you're done. You're set for the year, then $99 next year. Either way, lock in your position. Place your product order tonight, guys. Get your magnesium. Get your daily essentials pack. If you're ready to really commit and go big, get the ultimate wellness pack for $99. 7 life-changing products. You could read all about them on the website. We ship orders every single day. You place your order today, it'll ship out tomorrow. You'll have it in a few days, anywhere in the United States or around the world. That's all we got. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome aboard. And that's all I got. So be here tomorrow, noon Eastern time, same place. And with that, I'll turn it over to Nader to close it out. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome aboard. Nader, what do you got?
All right, buddy. Thank you. Hey, we're so raw. That was so awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, as the director of network marketing, please allow me to welcome to our LiveGood family. As Ben and I were talking, we do come from the field, so you never know. First things first, like Ben said, we don't have a product purchase requirement. However, almost everyone that's joining the company is getting their hand on these products right away. And as he said, he's been around the block, he's been in the field, he comes from the field. So don't be surprised that when you place your product order tonight, you might get a note from Ben Glinsky in your package tomorrow. I've seen him go to the warehouse and do stuff. So that's that. Again, thank you, Ben, for coming out of retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. First things first. As soon as you join, as soon as you place your product order, remember it comes with 100%, 90 days, no questions asked, empty bottle money back guarantee. You want to log into your back office, use your username and your password that you use when you just join. On the top left corner, it says website addresses. Ladies and gentlemen, When Ben says 2,000 people a day are coming on board with LiveGood, that's a phenomenon, but that's the tip of the iceberg. That's the tip of the iceberg. However, that's about 30% of the people that are taking a look at LiveGood, meaning taking a tour, they actually get involved. Some of them get involved. Some of them grab their credit card while the movie's still playing. So grab your tour page, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what you want to do tonight. You want to send your tour page to everyone that you know in your address book. Everyone, just pretend I'm going to give you $10,000 in it. Pretend I'm not. Send out your tour link to everyone that you know on your address book and just say, hey, I just got started with this company. They have the most advanced nutritional products on earth at cost. Also, there's a business opportunity. Tour my page. Let me know if you're interested in the products and let me know who you know. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. I'll send that to everyone in your address book. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like Ben said, Amazon started with books. Now, Amazon has almost everything. Amazon took 2 years and hundreds of millions of dollars of investors' money to hit 1 million people. We did it thanks to you, the timing, and the fact that the industry has been waiting for a fresh breath of air called LiveGood. We did it not only in a year, we paid out tens of millions of dollars in commissions to everyday people that helped us get these amazing products to everyday people's hands. That being said, all of your friends are going to hear about LiveGood. We're not here to educate people about some funky berry or some tanning lotion or something they haven't heard of. Our products are the products that everybody know they need to take. They just don't want to get price gouged. So send out your tour page to everyone you know and tell them what I just said. Now, let's say you have 50, 60, 100 people in your address book. You know what? Let's say only 5 of them are smart like you and recognize that LiveGood will be a home-based, the Amazon of home-based business. And just like Amazon started with books, now Amazon has almost everything. Within the next 10 years, ladies and gentlemen, we will have everything under God's blue sky in the LiveGoods community. So let's say not 10 of your friends are smart like you and recognize we will be the Amazon of home-based business. Let's say only 2 of them get involved with you, where a lot of great things happen. Number 1, you just got the initial $50 that cost you to join LiveGood back in your pocket. That is such an amazing blessing, especially to Ben and I that come from the field and watch so many people chasing a dream and not only making no money, let alone getting their initial cost back in their pocket. So that's the first thing. By referring only 2 friends who recognize LiveGood will be the Amazon or home-based business, you just broke even. The second thing that just happened that I love, and you're going to hear about this tomorrow, how hundreds of people a day are achieving this goal. You just hit our first rank, my very, very favorite rank, which is the bronze rank. I want to congratulate you on that. And you're going to hear tomorrow that over 1,000 people a week, sometimes 2,000 people a week are achieving that rank because they're proud. The third thing that happened, you just tripled your income potential in the matrix portion of our compensation plan. Again, there's a video on our website that's going to tell you all about that. Don't worry about that video. What you want to do tonight is tell all your friends that you just got involved with LiveGood. You found the most amazing nutritional products on earth, close to cost, and ask them if they know anyone that might be interested to get the good word out with you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the future of commerce. I want to personally welcome you to our LiveGood family. And again, I know he doesn't like it, but Ben, my brother, thank you for coming out of retirement. Lisa and Ryan, thank you for bringing the products that only the wealthy could afford back to the masses. Love you all and see you tomorrow at the Zoom.
All right. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining us. Place your product order tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching on YouTube so you get updates on all of our awesome content.